Hello, welcome back to another video. This time about something completely different. White/yellow Lego bricks. This will be a tutorial about the do's and don'ts for restoring white Lego bricks. In this example, I'm going to show how I did it the first time. And from that first time, I learned what to do and what not to do. Before we start, here's some information. Hydrogen peroxide is also used for teeth whitening, so that's also a reason why things get whiter. As it says on the container, it's used for more hygienic purposes. These products are used by dentists.
Hello again. Lego. I also have Lego. Lots of Lego. I have this white Lego, but it's not all white. I've compared them with the whitest, and you can see these ones are a little tainted yellow. You can see the difference between this one and that one. Even this one is a bit yellow, and we're gonna all clean them or make them brighter and white again. I had to remove two because they had actual stickers on them. I think when I was young, stick this on these blocks myself, these two, or maybe this is even from an very old set. I'm not sure. Anyway, we're not gonna do those two. We're gonna put all this in a bucket, add some water peroxide. It's very expensive here in the Netherlands. This is a whole bottle. 1 liter. It's only 3%. Gotta do it with this. So I'm gonna put it in this one here. I hope it all fits. And then we have to set it in the sun. It's a very nice sunny day today. So enough UV light today to get this stuff clean. I'm very curious how this will look afterwards. I'll show a few things. They're very, very yellow. So this is this one. And we have these ones. These go into windows. Yeah, they're window locks or blocks. And we have this one. So this is also very yellow. Let's compare it to one that's less yellow. But you can see difference, definitely. Some are just a little bit yellow. And I think I'm gonna take out some extra white pieces because some aren't good enough for now. Okay, after filtering some more, this is gonna be it. This is the heap I'm going to clean, and this, well, it looked a little bit dirty. It isn't actually very yellow. So this is not going into the sunshine. The sun is shining outside on the left side of your screen. I've got some dangerous stuff here. Water peroxide. I'm gonna fill the whole thing. Whoa. I don't know how much is going to be needed. I think I'm going to need to fill the rest up with water. I don't know if that's bad for the reaction. It's already 3%, so it's gonna be less than 3%. I'm not gonna put my hands in this, although 3% isn't dangerous for your fingers or anything. But I'm gonna add a little bit of water because it's almost full. Everything needs to be dumped under water. Then we're gonna place it in the sun. Well, hope you can see it. Make sure everything's in there. After 5 hours of sunbathing, it's finally done. I see results. It looks better, but some haven't totally been wiped yellow. This one's improved a bit, but not completely. But this one, but it also has attacked the plus, the red plus. But it's no longer yellow. But see, it's been eating the red as well. Same. Does it go for this one as well? No. This one looks quite good, but the one with the red plus was very old. I've already used water to brush off all the water peroxide, so don't worry. This one was the most. You see, it was half in the sun and half not. The other side, not at all. So they really need to be in the sun. Doing a full bucket like this is not the way to do it. I've done 5 hours in the sun on this. I turned the bucket around a few times. I went through it with my stick. I'll recap after this. I'll show some more items that have colored or haven't colored completely. Okay, this is the day after. I've cleaned them all and dried them almost completely. I have to check them one on one. But let's take a total look. Let's see if it's actually gotten better. I think overall it's more whitened. I tried to time this exactly on the same light brightness of yesterday, so it's almost the same time as the time before I put it into the water peroxide and set it in the sun. I'm gonna compare these footages with the footages of yesterday, and I'm gonna see if it worked.
I have these two screenshots, one of the before and one of the after. And I think we can see the difference that it really did change back to its original colors. Not all of them.
I can see it has brightened. There's some bumblebee out here. What's he doing? What are you doing, bumblebee? Get out of here. Get out. Ooh, almost killed it. Well, okay, he's out. As you can see, there are still some items that are a bit yellowish. Some slopes. Yeah, this is a nice degradation. You can see it. It has whitened a little bit compared to this one, but this one is nice white. It's white enough. I'm gonna do some of these once more with a small amount of water peroxide, and then I'm happy. Some items can withstand the water peroxide. I think it has to do with the years. The older the items, the worse they get after water peroxide treatment. So, for example, we have this disc, and you can see it has etched the red and blue. So that's too bad. But this one's very old. It's from the 80s, maybe 85, around that year. 1985. Wow, that's very old. This hasn't been damaged that much because this is from the 90s. I'm happy. Few things we have to do another time again, and the rest is okie dokie.
The white bricks that failed to color back to their original colors, I filtered them from the rest of the group and did them again on another summer day. I did it in a smaller portion and in a large transparent basket, and they colored back to the original colors quite good. So here's a small list of do's and don'ts for restoring white yellow bricks. Don't, like I did, use a basket stacked full of white Lego bricks. Do them in small portions, or use a very large transparent basket with a large surface. Just make sure you have the surface filled with Lego bricks and no bricks stacked on top of each other. Watch out when you use drawings on white Lego bricks. If the drawings are older than the 90s, then the chances are big that it will be eaten up by the hydrogen peroxide. It's best to not put any of those in the water at all. A very important thing is that you do this when there's a lot of sunshine. Don't try to do this in the winter. You don't have enough sunlight on a day to get these results. You could do it in the spring or autumn, but I just prefer to do it in the summertime. You have 3 months. You sometimes see these videos of people using very much of this peroxide. That's not really necessary. Even 1% is more than enough. You actually don't need that much hydrogen peroxide. So is it unsafe to use this hydrogen peroxide? No. Just make sure that if you come in contact with it, that you wash it with water. That's all. It's not very harmful, at least not 3%. I hope this video helps, because most of these videos just show you that you have to do this and this and that, but actually we don't have to throw away all of these chemicals, you know? Know what you're doing is very important. It's already 3%. There's also a reason for that. But even that effect is pretty intense on the bricks. Saves you a lot of hydrogen peroxide if you just use them wisely. There's a small math example. If you have 3% of hydrogen peroxide, you can add this much water to get to the 1% hydrogen peroxide ratio. If you place hydrogen peroxide in water together with Lego bricks, you will see all these bubbles start to exist and come up. That is a reaction created with the light and the hydrogen peroxide. I think it's oxygen that's encapsulated in bubbles. This was my video about restoring white bricks and some extra information about what not to do and how to save product. Please give a comment if I said something wrong, or if you know more about the reaction that occurs when hydrogen peroxide reacts with sunlight. Thank you for watching. Bye.